Back be itching. I don't know where that glare coming from. Yep, it's them. Let me shut the door. As soon as I start, they come in. It's obvious. Happens every time. I'll hit the volume. Hey, gamer. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. You knew I was going to be here, didn't you? Thank you, gamer. Thank you. I appreciate you coming. You're the first one in the house. Good, good. You're the first one. First one in the house. Welcome to the chat, and thank you for the thumbs up. Hi, Travel Mubala. Hi. Hi, you guys just coming on in. Come on in the house. Welcome. My day's good. I've been to church, and I'm home just relaxing now. Hi, Patricia Jackie. How are you, Patricia? How have you been? Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. How have you been, Patricia? I hope you're doing well. My day is going well, Nakasha. It's going well. My day is good. Thank you. Thank you, gamer. Thank you, Travel. Imwala. Thank you. Yes, it's going good. You know, I go to church, and it's good to hear from you guys. Your name is Good News. All right now, Good News. Thank you for coming, Good News. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming, Patricia, Nakasha, Nakashi Gaima. Thank you all for coming. I said I was going to be here around 2, and you all came. Wonderful. That's amazing. Y'all make my day. Did you see the goslings today? No, but guess what? I think they're trying to roost right out in our backyard. Now, my next video, they cut the grass yesterday. We're going to go back there, and I'm going to see can I find their nest. I don't want to disturb them because I saw a long black snake. And I think he's looking for the mother goose and the babies. And guess what else I saw? A fox. A fox back there. A fox. He's after the gooselings and her babies. And he's trying to pick up their scent. But they move during the day, and at night they come back there and they roost. And we got deer. It will be a great experience because I want to go look and see can I find their nest. Because I think they're nesting right in our backyard. All the way in the back. It's a big backyard. So, and behind there, it used to be is it a cow pasture? Or is where they used to graze cows? Years ago, they had a lot of cows. Hi, Heather. Sing. Hi, Bud Fowles. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Sing? You want me to sing? Really? What do you want me to sing? Rock-a-my baby in the treetop. If the tree falls, the baby will drop. What's the words to it? I'm trying to think of something. She wanted me to sing, y'all. I can't even think of the words of anything. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Up above the sky so bright. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. What is my favorite song? My favorite song is I have so many favorite songs. Hi, Ruby Gems. Yes, that was the sweet lullaby. Hi, Ruby Gems. Welcome, welcome, welcome. They got me singing up in here today. They got me. I couldn't think. I tried to sing this lullaby, but I forgot the words. I remember Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. You know how you get overwhelmed and then all of a sudden you go blank? It's like a writer's block. And I know the music, but I couldn't think of the words. They just wouldn't come out. And I was trying to think of something short and sweet. I know a lot. I know a million songs. But for some reason, I always remember Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. How I wonder where you are. Way above the sky so bright. Way up in the sky. And it glitters at night. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder where you are. And the stars do twinkle at night. And they're beautiful. If you ever be outside at night, just look up at the sky. Look at the stars. Look at the moon. And if you keep looking, you'll find the Big Dipper. You'll see a Big Dipper and you'll see a Small Dipper, like a little cup with a handle. Orion's, what's the word for it, Ruby Gems? This is my scholar genius, Ruby Gems. She can fill in all the blanks. It happens to me too, but keep singing. Make up lyrics of my own. Yeah, you can't actually, words will come to you if you making up your own song. But seems like you can't remember the exact song that goes to that. Orion's belt, that's in the sky. You know what? That's a good topic for today, guys. We need to go outside at night, if it's safe, and just look up at the sky. You may see a shooting star. You may see a star that's really, really bright. And they tell me those are not stars. Those are planets that's circulating through our galaxies. And some of them only come through like every 100 years, every 1,000 years. What's beyond the galaxy? Hey, Kay Reeves. Hi, Bud Files. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hi, Kay. How are you today? Hello, Bud. Hi, Gamers in the house. Ruby Gems is here. Who else came with Ruby Gems and Gamer? Zoning, Zing Zang. Hello, Zoning, Zing Zang. Hello, Heather. Welcome to the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Got a nice little crowd here today. Aren't you guys amazing? Wow, happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Kay, you've been on my mind. I've been praying. You're going to get that house. Because I walk by faith, not by sight. And I know you're going to get that house. I feel it in here. You're going to get it. That's yours. Just claim it. Just claim it. It's mine. That's my house. What happens? Nakasha, oh, okay. I know. I have a whole day to go, but you guys, what time is it over there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 o'clock in London, some parts of Africa, 10 o'clock in Kenya, 8, 9 o'clock. And in India is what? 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the morning, 11, okay. Wow. Okay, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9 hours ahead of me. That's the way America is. We're the farthest behind. But the one thing about the third world country, I kind of like the way you all days and nights come and go. And America is always behind. We're the last on the list. We're always behind. That's America. People in America are fascinated with you all's country. and people in your country is fascinated with America. I find that fascinating. But like they say, there's no place like home. But the dollar's power is great. Yeah, in America. As long as you're working. If you're not working, you could be living in tents or caves or under a bridge. Homeless. Oh, we have that here in America. Because some people just refuse to work. They don't want to work. They don't want anything to do with taxes and government, and they want to be free. They want to be free. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ruby Gems. I had leftover spaghetti today. And I did go to the meeting. It was a good meeting today, wasn't it? Imitating Jehovah and Jesus Christ. That was a good meeting, Ruby. Me and Moms really enjoyed it. Yeah. They went out for a little bit. I washed clothes. I've been doing laundry. And I've been packing up. Ruby Gems, girl, I got a lot of stuff out of my room. I'm packing up. The closet is almost empty. I'm packing up. Let me see. See? Just about everything's out. I just got this one little load. This one basket, that one basket, and that one basket. 3 baskets left. I'm putting things in storage and in my little house. And I got to remove my TV, but I'm going to wait till I get the generator for the TV so I can get the internet. And the rest of these are my plants and my flowers and my drinks. And I got one extra. And I got outside storage like a garage. All this, I can just slide it up under there. Just stack it up real neat. And otherwise, nothing be left but this. The refrigerator right there. And the fireplace. And my plants. And I'm going to leave the fireplace, the fridge, and the bed. Everything else goes. I've been busy doing some work. You had fish and chips. That's right. You told me fish and chips. Yeah, a lot of people have fish on Fridays, but fish and chips is good. I haven't had fish in a while. I've been trying to avoid it because I only like my fish fried. I like it grilled too, but I like to get it from the restaurant grilled. I can't cook it here grilled. Did everybody leave? Oh no, everybody's leaving. But anyway, welcome everybody. But I just want everybody to remember, I know it's 11 o'clock at night over there in India, but remember, go look at the stars tonight, everybody. Go see the stars. Okay, gamer. Remember to look up at the stars tonight. And I want you all to tell me the next time y'all see me in the live, what did y'all see? Is that Nikki O'Neill? It's your friend's birthdays. His name is Gabe Owners. Can you say happy birthday, please? Happy born day. This is the day that he was born. And congratulations that the day he was born. You saw, but there are only 2 to 3 stars visible. Oh, okay. Maybe it's a little cloudy from that side of the world. But I know over here in America, the sky is full of stars and the moon. And I see so many different types of movements. Like falling stars, sometimes something to go across the sky, like it looks like a ship, but I'm not going to say. And then sometimes we don't celebrate birthdays. I can tell you happy born day. And his name is Gabe. Hi, Gabe. Congratulations on the day that you was born. Congratulations. Congratulations on the day that you were born. I work with autistic children. They understand. They understand. Actually, I work with autistic adults, at least 8 of them. They understand. Those are my beliefs. You know, everybody have their beliefs. And the only thing we really celebrate is the death of Christ. So I don't mind saying happy born day, but I do not celebrate birthdays. I have to be clear with that. Okay? And I'm not going to go against my beliefs. But I will say this is the day that he was born. Congratulations. This is his born day. And may he have many, 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 many more. Be grateful that you lived another year. That's how merciful our God is. I don't tell. I told Ruby James I'm 45 and I'm going to stick with that. And I stopped counting. It's a secret. I know. We have a lot of shooting stars in the States. I saw some last night. And I was amazed because I always like go outside and look up sometimes. And I'm like, wow. I look for the Big Dipper and Orion's Belt and I find it. And then I saw the Small Dipper and the moon. And I'm just flabbergasted with how it looks. It just brightens up the whole sky sometimes. And when you see something flash across the sky, and then you see something else with lights all around it flash across the sky, I said, well, maybe those are rockets from the military. They kind of keep an eye out on America, on the skies, because things happen. And that's what the military does. It protects this country. So they fly in the sky at night. And they're looking for unidentified flying objects or something that's flying over this country that's not supposed to be there. So, and if it's there, the military would pick it up on their scope in their jets and planes. Oh, they'll pick it up. And they're trying to make contact with it, or they'll ask it to leave American skies. And if they don't, I won't answer that. You do many charities? Oh, okay. It does feel good to do charities. It does. Your grandmother's place, zero pollution as the sky gives a galaxy feeling. Okay, yeah. My grandma lived way down in the country because she took care of Mama and Hippity Hop. Hi, Evelyn. Hi. Welcome to the house, Kenya, East Africa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was your day? Happy Sunday. Evelyn. Y'all know Evelyn plays soccer. She's good in sports. This is Finding Ian's cousin. They live in Kenya. Ian is the one that's building the house. And he's almost finished. Almost finished with it. I remember when he first bought the land and poured down the foundation. Your Sunday was good? Okay, good, good, good. Congratulations. I've had a wonderful Sunday. I went to church, not church, but we went to our meeting, and then I did laundry. I did laundry because I'm moving out of a room into a little tiny house. I have a lot to do. Yeah. Evelyn is real good in sport. And I hope she keeps making videos. I try to go back and watch everybody's videos. Yeah. Evelyn and Ian knows about my religion. See, some countries are not familiar with them, but we are Jehovah's Witnesses. And all the thing we do is spread the news about the Bible. That's it. We don't force anybody. We don't make anybody. We just talk freely to a listening ear. If you're not interested, fine. It's okay. We love you anyway. We go door to door, or we call you on the phone, or we write letters. And the only thing we celebrate is when Christ died. Because then That's when he paid the price, bought us back from what Adam and Eve did. Adam and Eve, y'all know what happened. And when Christ came to the earth and died, he bought that back from us. He bought our lives back. Now we're going to get to live again, forever, like Adam and Eve was supposed to have lived forever. Just imagine when they bit that fruit. Maybe if they would have got another one and bit it again, we might have would have got our lives back. Who knows? But what's done is done. Here's the thing. We're going to get that life back. We're going to get to live forever again. Again, this time forever. We won't grow old. We won't die. That's amazing. And a lot of preachers preach it. Make a Discord server for your channel. It would be fun to chat there, and we can even know before everyone you come live. You mean do it like a pre-video to let you know that we're getting ready to do a live? We could do that. Hi, Goldie Edits. Hi, hello. You notice now what happened to your left cheek? I've been in a car accident, sweetie. I was in a bad car accident as a child. And our mom's house caught on fire as a child. And I was burned over third part of my body. 2/3 of my body was burned. I was in a real horrible car crash. And the glass cut half of my face off. And the doctors worked with me and put it back. Oh. And I knew the only person that brought me out of those trauma incidents was the Almighty God. He was the only one that brought me out of that. And I knew he did because he had a plan for me. He knew one day that I was going to be on YouTube, on chat, sharing good news with lovable, wonderful people like you all. He knew that. Hi, Mav. Hi, Amit. I know, right? Where have you been? I'm so glad you made it back. Thank you for coming back, Mav. I've missed you too. Trust me, when I look at all my old videos and I see you all's names, I'm like, where are my friends? Where are all my sweeties? Where are they? My channel got suspended because of copyright, and I lost track of everybody. But you know what, Mav? Everybody's coming back. Slowly but surely. Everybody's coming back. I'm so glad to see you. I'm glad you're back. I know I haven't seen you or heard from you, but I'm glad you're back. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry about Grandma. Oh. Well, you know what? Grandma is at peace now. Her sins are forgiven. She will rise again in the last day. Remember, Grandma is at peace. She's no longer suffering. And all of us that's here still on earth, y'all know what we go through every day to survive. Strive and survive. But Grandma is at peace. Always remember that. She's at peace. And you be strong too. Thank you, Mav. Aren't you sweet? Thank you. She's fine. She's resting there. From all her labor, she is resting. Trust me. When grandmas lay down and go to sleep, they're tired. They're ready for their rest. And they're going to get a rest. But one day, they're going to all wake up again. It's in the Bible, and God promised. He promised. And God doesn't lie. We lie, but God doesn't lie. He promised. Because I want my husband back. And I want my son back. I want them back. And I want all my grandmamas and my grandpapas. They were Indians. I want them back. I learned a lot from my grandma and my great-grandma. I remember them. And I was a little girl. And I watched them go out in the woods and get roots and old mushrooms and mash it together and make a medicine and brew it like a tea. and they would give it to everybody. And nobody would get sick. And if somebody did get sick, they would get unsick because of the roots that my grandma and them got out of the woods. And if somebody get bit by a snake, my grandma took a knife and cut it and poured kerosene on it. And I'm like, oh my God, she's going to kill him. But it drained all the poison out, and my uncles didn't die. And they worked in the fields. But sometimes when you walk out where cows are, you might not see a snake and they bite. There's my love. There's my sweetheart. Yes, we do want all our loved ones back. And we will meet them one day. And look, Captain is in the house. Welcome, Captain. Yes, sir, Captain. Yes, sir. Welcome to the chat, Captain. Hi, Eric. How are you, my love? Thank you for coming. Thank you, Eric. Yes, the old days medicine were the best. Yes. Yes, Eric is back. Captain is back in the house. Yes. Good. I'm so glad you're doing okay today. I'm so glad. I'm glad you all are coming. I'm glad you all can make it. Thank you for coming by. Just say hi, bye. Look at the beautiful roses. Aren't they pretty? Just imagine them all together in a bundle. All those roses. Just imagine a whole bouquet of roses right there. Isn't that pretty? That would be so pretty. Put them in a vase. Just a bouquet of red roses. Wow. I have a wild imagination. I recognize beauty when I see it. Roses are beautiful. They are. Just use your imagination and imagine a bouquet of roses right there. Oh, I can almost smell them. They're beautiful. Thank you for Gamer for always being here for me. I'm going to always try to do a live too, you know. I need to go back to doing one maybe every other day, if not every day. It's just that I'm trying to get situated to my little tiny house, and I help take care of Mom. And right now she just came back with my sister, and it's time for her nap. So she's probably going to get a nap. Hi, Sanda Roses, because you mean it from the bottom of your heart. How much I love you and the message. Thank you. Thank you. And you know what, ladies? Eric, when he puts out roses, he does it for all the ladies. And he cares about us, see? He means it from the heart. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful roses from a gentleman, from Captain. From Captain. Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. We love you too, Captain. We love you too. Thank you all for coming. This really makes my day. It does. It makes my day. It's going to be a brighter day. I know it's getting late in some of the other countries, but it's only 2:25 here, and it's hot. It's something like 23 degrees, 28, something like that. It's very hot today. No rain today. Just hot, humid, and muggy. We got the air on, and everybody's just trying to stay cool. It's a hot day today. But I'm so glad everybody came by today just to say hello and happy Sunday. And people are born days today, and people are remembering the things you do on Sundays. Arvine, hello, Arvine. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. I'm good, Arvine. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the thumbs up. We're having a story time today. Today is Sunday. We were talking about how beautiful the stars are at night. Yeah. They are, and it's certain things if you look for the stars, sometimes you might see something different, something that glitters and a little brighter than most stars, and they say those are planets. Phone call. I'll call her later. Oh, it's my daughter. That was my daughter phone trying to call. I'll call her back later. I was here all day. Nobody called. As soon as I got on live, everybody wants to call. Happens every time, don't it, Ruby? You get a pleasure out of looking at your gorgeous eyes. Oh, thank you, Eric. It's been some time. How have you been? I've been okay. I've been okay. Striving and surviving. Working, taking care of me, Ruby, and my mother, and just trying to take it day by day. You love watching the stars? They do calm you, don't they, Evelyn? You meditate a lot, and it does. It gives you a sense of calmness. And sometimes I go out and sit in the car and just look up. Boy, I could sit there for hours and just look up at the sky. And it does. It calms you. It soothes you. And it makes you meditate and say, wow, what a magnificent God to create all this beauty just for us. And we don't even deserve it. He created all this beauty so we can have light at night from the stars and the moon. And the sun gives us light during the day. He's got everything already laid out just for us. Isn't that amazing? And the trees connect to each other by roots. They talk to each other. The leaves, the wind blows through the leaves and they clap their hands. They're clapping to the Almighty like they're saying, thank you for creating us. You've been here. You had to finish up school. You just graduated. Well, I hope you graduated from high school, because you know mostly the people come here are 18 and above. It's a family channel, but it's like an adult channel. So we try to keep it like that because of YouTube guidelines. They used to always send me these little notes about children because there are so many predators on social media. So they're being extra careful now about that. College. Wow. Congratulations. You graduated college. I did too. I got my 2-year college diploma. Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing like that. Being a technician, especially in nursing. You like your jobs and you like your pay. So that's a good thing. And you learn morals and ethics. You learn decency and respect. Yeah, and you learn how to be kind even when you're angry. It's okay to express your feelings, but you don't want to carry it too far. You want to make sure everything you do is in moderation. Control it. Self-control is the key, because it's only 1% of their attitude and 99% of my attitude. It's my perception of things. And things are never really as bad as they seem. You went for psychology. Wow. I went for nursing. Psychology is a complicated field because you're dealing with the mind. And life experiences help you deal with people's minds. Being a supervisor, I was a supervisor for 2 years. You're dealing with different personalities, attitudes. You get threatened. People have a tendency to try to disrespect you because you're not the right color, to be talking over them. And then you have to fire people. and you do what you have to do. But I found out over the years that no matter what you do, you be sincere, be honest, be kind, practice self-control, and pray. Pray constantly. Because no matter what nobody says or does, nobody can touch you as long as you're protected by prayer. You're right about that, because I kind of snapped on the doctors. No, you did, Eric. The other day when I went to go to my doctor appointment, and that ain't none of me. Sometimes we can't help it. It's our human nature. But it's okay to be angry. Just sin not. Just don't let it get the best of us. That's all. Kind of catch yourself. And sometimes you react before you can even realize something comes out of your mouth, because you're responding to their negativity. But after a while, you'll learn how to I want to say something so bad, but I'm not going to let them steal my peace. That's negativity. They're not going to steal my peace. I got peace. I'm positive today. I'm not going to let nobody steal my peace. You won't be going back. Instead, you're going to see a lawyer. Oh, okay. Well, I hope things work out for you. Sometimes it's good to get a second opinion. Yeah. Because one thing about, quote, unquote, some of the doctors, it's all about money. It's all about, they could care less if you live or die. It's all about money. That's why a lot of people in this country don't take a lot of that medicine anymore. It's unaliving people. And some people are suing because of certain types of medicine that has ruined their kidneys, their pancreas, their liver, causes heart problems, blood clots. And this is medicine they give you for hypertension and cholesterol. And I'm one of the ones that don't take it anymore. I'm doing teas, exercise, diet, and sometimes I might take twice a week. And I do my calcium and my vitamin D. Other than that, I'm not taking a whole lot of this. After 20 years, everything is under control. Then all of a sudden, you got problems with your pancreas, or your liver's not, or your kidneys acting. Oh, no. Why fix one problem and create another one? Avoid it all. Just live day by day. Pray. And just put yourself in God's hands. And He'll take care of you. He'll take care of you. Kind of positive when people are being rude. I know it is. It's hard. But sometimes we got to bite our tongue. It is hard. It is hard. But what I do is I get up and walk away. Or I'll just start trotting and running as soon as somebody says something rude to me. You got to go, 9:30. Good night, Evelyn. God bless you too. His grace and Mary carry you throughout the week. Lots of love. Lots of love to you too, Evelyn. Get a good night's rest. Tell all the family Miss Ruby said hi. I love y'all. And I miss y'all. And thank you for coming by, Evelyn. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Now I've had that surgery in December. I'm having problems. It wasn't no problem down there before. I had surgery only after the surgery. Oh, okay. Then there must be something else going on then. If you're still having problems after surgery. If you're in pain, you may just need to go to a pain management clinic and just let them give you something once a month for pain. Something that you can take 1 pill a day for pain, like Tramadol, something like that. I wouldn't try to get on the Oxycontin and the hydrocodone because that stuff is addictive. But Tramadol is like a mild narcotic. And I take that sometimes myself. But really, I don't take it but maybe twice a week. And it's about, 30 milligrams? And they give you 30 pills, but I don't even take it like that. I had problems after surgery too. But I exercise, I eat right, I diet, and I try not to be stressed out. And I don't have a lot of pain. Just the pain of growing old. Good old arthritis. And he's not welcome here, but he just makes himself at home in my bones. You went to the emergency room and the doctor threw both hands up and said, ain't no doctor going to see you. You got to go back to the doctor that you did the surgery. And that's all I've been trying to do. Oh, okay. Okay. Now that's a situation right there. An attorney probably can't fix that. Because the doctor that did the surgery, that's probably why nobody wants to go behind him. But if he can't correct it, he's got an assistant that can correct it. Or either fix it where you can at least be comfortable. Especially if you're having pain. Or if you have something else like a hernia from a strain or something. They should be able to laser remove that. But I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. But I hope things go well with that. An attorney should be a good guideline on what your next steps should be. But just try to be calm, be careful, and be nice no matter what, because these people are trying to fix your body. And you want to, even though you don't agree with everything they do and say, be kind to them anyway. So if they do go back and fix your body, you'll get up off that table. You want to get up off that table. You want to keep living, even if you have to live with pain. Learn how to live with it. Go to a pain management center. But if there's something there that needs to be fixed, then by all means, let them fix it. But be kind about it. Be patient. Be understanding. They're stressed out too. They have problems too. If you're human, you got some type of issue going on in your life. It happens to everybody that's on this planet. The devil is busy. He is stressing everybody out. Everybody is going through anxiety. The last few days, I've had headaches. I haven't had a headache in years, but I've been having headaches. And I think it's because I'm transitioning from one spot to another. And I'm being observed and watched and spied on and stalked by people in my community. And I even put it on social media so people can see all these people that's following me, watching me ever since I bought this house. And when I bought my new car, the same thing. I bought a Volvo some years ago. Beautiful Volvo. The same thing. It's like these certain groups of people do that. And they try to intimidate you. And they try to make you fearful. And they try to look at you like you're supposed to be frightened. This is the third time I've had to go to the sheriff department and file a report against people that was actually following me around, stalking me every time I purchased something in this country. And the sheriff said he's going to have them observe it because this is the third time. He's going to have somebody watching them. He put a thing on my car so he can be filming them. And he told me film them with my phone. And I did. And I've been putting it out on social media so everybody can see who all these cars are. A lot of them are solid white and some of them are solid black or silver gray. And they sometimes it's like one in front of me, one behind me. They pull up beside me, but I turn my music up, lock my doors, and I ignore them. Because he said the only thing they're trying to do is intimidate me because they are haters. They are supremacy groups that don't like to see people of color have anything nice. And this is the way they try to annoy you. But he said ignore them because if they touch me, then I can take out papers. They will be charged. And plus, I've already let the authorities know that they're doing this. So now they're being watched. And this is every time I purchase something. And it's not only me. It's a whole lot of people that actually go out and purchase things. And some people can't get anything because their credit history is through the roof. And that's not my fault. So, did you know how doctors heal when they make a mistake? They don't want to own up to it. Oh, really? Well, that's the way the world is. Nobody wants to take accountability. They don't want to take accountability. And they treat us like we're guinea pigs anyway. And because the devil, Satan, the devil is ruling this system, he's got it in their minds that it's all about the almighty dollar bill. But what these people fail to realize, they can't take it with them. They might enjoy it, making money off of you or your insurance. But what about when their day comes, when their time comes, when they get sick? What about then? They're not thinking in those terms. And their day will come. As long as they're human and they're living on this planet, their day will come. They will get sick. They will grow old. It's going to happen. Sometimes people don't realize how precious life is until it happens to them or close to home to a family member. But right now, it's like their nose stuck up in the air. They're making all these millions of dollars, and they could care less. And what we do for people like that is we pray for them because their minds has been blinded by an evil force. Hi, Galia. I'm back again. Girl, it's me, Tam. Welcome back, Tam. Welcome back. We're talking about how terrible doctors been treating our captain named Eric. And we've been talking about the stars in the sky, how beautiful they are at night, and how to have a happy Sunday. And I know some parts of the country is already late in the afternoon or late at night. But everybody, at the end of the day, had a good Sunday. And we're going to be praying for Captain because everything's going to work out, Eric. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Okay, I see. I got another thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I had to get on our friend Kingsley for coming on live stream begging for money. And we do sympathize with him losing a parent. But that's not the way you ask for help when you lose a parent. You use your channel to do that. And you put up a GoFundMe. And then you just go on different channels and telling people, look, my father passed away and I need financial support. And then sometimes when you don't have a job yourself, and then you're asking people for money, is sometimes people feel like you should be working too. You should be trying to do something to help your family, not just sit on your behind and beg for money. That's not the way it is. That's not the American way. You know, there are funds, there are agencies here that will help you because something has to be done with that body. It's contamination. And what the government would do is will burn it up and then give you the ashes. And sometimes they don't do that if you don't come up with at least $1,000. But in that country, I'm not sure, but they're just not going to leave a body laying around. The community, the village is going to come up with something to help him put his father away. Now, I've learned a lot about the African culture. And another girl from Nigeria told me they'll do something with their body. They won't just leave it there. A lot of times they burn it up. But anyway, it's good to always pray about every situation, any situation. Like, for instance, Eric, we're going to be praying about, prayer changes things. And the prayers of a righteous man availeth much. And where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them. And we're going to go in prayer for you, Eric. We're going to pray for Kingsley and his family. Because death is not normal. And it's the most horrible hurt pain in the world. And it hurts deeply. And it hurts deeply when you're having problems with doctors not wanting to fix your body. That's very bothersome. And that's very annoying. And it causes stress and anxiety. And the Bible says, throw all your anxieties upon me because I care for you. So we want to take all this anxiety that we're going through, even me, and we want to just give it all to God. Because he said, let not your heart be troubled. He don't want us to keep worrying about it. He wants us to give it to him. Leave it with him. Just tell those doctors, I'm putting you all in God's hands. Tell the lawyer, I'm going to put you in God's hands. Tell Eric, I'm putting you in God's hands, Eric. I'm telling Ruby, I'm putting you in God's hands. Kingsley, we're putting you and your family in God's hands. Because there's nothing impossible for him. He can fix it. He will fix it. Proverbs 3:5, trust in him with all your heart. Trust God. Sometimes it's hard for me to keep thinking that, and I have to keep saying, okay, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm putting it in God's hands. I'm not going to worry about it. I hold my head up. I drive. I ignore people. It's like they try to get your attention. I ignore them. I turn the music up. I be jamming off of boombox music, but I'm ignoring them. And I go places where I need to go and come back. I ignore them. I don't let it get to me. I ignore them. And when you ignore the devil, it's like you telling him, get hence and behind me, Satan. If you resist the devil, he'll flee from you. But he'll come back at a convenient time. Resist the devil. Resist that doctor. Just tell him, I'm not going to worry about it because my God is going to fix Eric. Because Eric prays. And Kingsley needs to do the same thing. Don't worry about it. God's going to make sure that body gets in the ground. God's going to take care of everything. He's God. What can he not fix? Look at this planet we live on. Who has the power to put stars in the sky and a moon? Who has that kind of power? Who has the power to put a bright sun out there during the day? To create a huge earth with oceans and rivers and lakes and waterfalls. Who has that type of power? Who has the wisdom and the knowledge to do that? It has to be a God. It has to be a powerful spirit. Very powerful. An amazing, powerful spirit that loves us. Flesh and blood like us. Dirt. We're nothing but dirt. He loves us so much that he called his heavenly son, his only son, to come down from the perfect realms of heaven down to this earth, which he created. And it's not bad. It's beautiful here. It's just the people in the earth make it bad. But the earth itself is very, very beautiful. It's wonderfully made. We are wonderfully made. But his son came down and sacrificed his life. Tortured, beaten, spit upon, nails driven in his hands and feet. Wow, who does that? Nobody but the Son of God. And he did it for us. So what we're going through is nothing compared to what he went through. But everything we are going through, it will be fixed. God will he will fix it. And he reads the heart. And according to his grace and his mercy, he fixes things. Sometimes he doesn't do it on our time, but he does it on his time. You remember the scripture that says, his thoughts are higher than our thoughts. His ways are higher than our ways. Just imagine these little thoughts that we have are nothing compared to the almighty great God, what he thinks and what he knows. Nothing. We're like ants. And this is a great big God. This is a great big universe. And I don't think he can fix that little itty bitty problem, because he can. And he will. Just pray about it and mean it from your heart. And be forgiving. And try to do like I'm trying to teach Miss Ruby. Be kind to people no matter what. Be kind. And that's hard to do. Sometimes we do snap. I know. We're human. To be human is the error. But you want to practice doing what's right. You want to fight to do what's right. And we're not fighting against other people. We're fighting against our own flesh. Because our own flesh want to curse people out. Don't we? When we get up, dance. Every time somebody cut in front of me, I'm like, you idiot. And then I'm like, nah, I didn't mean that. Because I cut in front of people sometimes. Or I pull out in front of people sometimes. We're human. We do what humans do. And sometimes we do things and don't even think about it. God bless you too. That's why I like having these chats, Tam. I like to spread good news, good advice, good suggestions. But you can take it what you need and leave the rest. Just take what you need. And it's a family channel. We always stay positive. And we always support each other. Especially if it's something like death in the family or like Eric having health issues. And I'm being an introvert, solo traveler. A lot of times certain people get in behind me and follow me. But I report it. I report it to the police department and the sheriff department. I report it. Because I don't know what they're after and what do they want. And it only happens when I buy something. Like, I'm not supposed to have anything. Duh. Who are you people? Why are you all trying to control this community like that? That's not going to stop people from buying what they need to enjoy their life while you sitting up on a high pedestal, high on the hog. Just because I'm sitting down low and you're sitting up high, I can enjoy the amenities of life too. I can go camping. I can go traveling. I can enjoy a tiny house. You got a big house. I got a tiny house. What's the problem? So, and they call it envy and they call it jealousy. That's what they call it. And you know who's behind it? Satan, the devil. You're going to welcome to all the new people to her channel. Come in and hit the thumbs up and be a part of this family. Thank you, Eric. Everybody come in. Tam been coming pretty regular. And Nakasha been coming pretty regular. So we got some new members coming in. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. And I know Eric and Ruby's keeping an eye out. These are my narrators. Yes, we do. And you all are coming in pretty regularly. Patricia comes in. I'm so glad to see Patricia. She's been having some health issues. Thank you for coming by, Patricia. Thank you for coming by, Kay Reeves. Girl, that house is yours. Don't you even fret about it. Because I've been going in prayer, talking to my Lord, my God. And one thing about the God I serve, he is an answer of prayer. And when we talk, he listens. But there's a time for everything. When he talks, we listen. And a lot of times, he talks to us when we pick up the Bible and read it. If you only read one sentence, Jesus wept. Jesus wept. He cried. Jesus cried. He cried when people died. And you're supposed to rejoice. And you're supposed to cry when they're being born. But Jesus wept because he felt the pain of the people that had lost a loved one. So it's okay to cry. And it's okay to feel sad. But remember, weeping only endures for a night. But joy comes in the morning. This too will pass. Everything we're going through in life, it will soon pass. And we're going to get that joy, that we have that hope. When you're here on live, you always make me smile. Thank you, Tam. You will subscribe to you and like since you are so nice. Thank you, Tam. And I know that you've been coming a lot lately. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We enjoy having you. You're a part of the family. You all, everybody, Captain Sarge, Tam is a part of the family now. They come pretty regularly. Nakasha comes pretty regularly. And we got one that just graduated from college in psychology. Boy, am I proud of him. I am proud of him. I'm proud of anybody that can get an education. Not to help you financially, but to help you mentally. And to help you be able to cope more in what's going on in life. But I know an education that you don't even have to go to college. When you read your Bible, you read one sentence at a time. Do you know how much education you're getting by reading that Bible? Do you know the blessings that you're calling down on you by just reading your Bible? Do you know that every time you read the Bible, that's God speaking to you through those pages? He's telling you exactly what he wants you to do. He needs you to do this. What? When you're here on live, you always make me smile. I will pray for you every day when I wake up. Thank you, Tam. But if you want real education, read your Bible. Say a prayer in the morning, in the noon, and night. Say a prayer. Go to yourself. Go by yourself and just look up at the sky and say, God, can we talk? Talk to your Father in heaven. Talk to him. He listens. Later on, you're going to be doing something. You're going to hear that still small voice. Don't do that. Do it this way. Don't go that way. Go this way. Don't say that. Be nice. Think twice before you speak. Tell that person you love them. Tell that person, give me a hug. Look at that person and smile. Hi, how are you? And it can be the most horrible person in the world. Smiles are contagious. If you look at somebody and they're mean and angry and just, hi, it does something to them. Their aurora. They can't help but respond. Sometimes they'll smile back. And some of them are hard. They'll walk past you and won't let you see them, but they'll smile. Yes, this is a family channel. We're here to help each other out. Absolutely. Because I'm already got my list of names that I'm putting down to pray for when I pray. And I called the elders of my congregation. And I told them about the people stalking me. And they told me, Sister Floyd, don't even worry about it. Jehovah got it all under control. Ignore it. You have to resist the devil. He'll flee. Ignore it. I ignore it. I even take my phone and just film them. Smile, you on Candid Camera. And then I upload it. I edit it. And I put it on YouTube, Overchat, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Threads. And I say, what else is out there? Let me send it. Send it. Send it. I send it all over social media. And the last time I did it, I got 1,000 views. Stalkers. Now, everybody in this community in North Carolina knows who these people are. They know who they are. They know why they're doing it. I've been getting some comments. Yep. They say they're haters. So I'm going to keep going anyway. Whatever God blessed me with is mine. What's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. And guess what? I don't even hate them. I love them just as much as I love myself and my family. Because God is a God of love. And he teaches us love. And he's a happy God. And he wants us to be a happy people. And I'm not going to let them steal my joy. It's not going to happen. And I think some of the people are curious because she don't date. She don't do this. And, well, maybe I don't want to be bothered with a narcissist or a predator or somebody that eats people. Really? I think I'm safe by being by myself. I think I'm safe. And I have a God today. And I have over 8 million brothers and sisters spiritually worldwide. I'm good. I'm good. And I love my brothers and sisters. They're my spiritual, and they're all cultures, all races, all nationalities. And we all serve the same God. Isn't that amazing? Yes, I will be saved. Because my God said, trust in him with all my heart. He told me, let not my heart be troubled. And he said, nothing is impossible for him. He can fix all things. And he told me I can do all things through Christ. And he told me that I'm more than a conqueror. I like those scriptures. And my sister reminded me that he's always holding my hand with his right hand. She always going to be safe. She ain't nothing but God angels. She do God's work. God always look out for his people. Everybody just got to believe. Exactly. Do you want me to go live tomorrow, Tam? Thank you, Eric. You're so encouraging. Thank you, Captain. That's Captain. You want me to go live tomorrow, Tam? I will. I will do it. Tomorrow's Monday. I will do it. I don't have to go to work till 10 o'clock, so I'll do it. I'll go live tomorrow, about 2 o'clock. That way Mom be down for a nap. Oh, Ruby James. Captain, Ruby always encourages me no matter what. She always encourages me. Thank you for that encouraging word, Eric. Thank you for that. I feel blessed. But I don't want to get on here just to entertain people. I want to get on here and let people know that everything is going to be okay. We're all going to be all right. Let's just love each other, love our God, and pray. We're going to get through this. This too will pass. We're going to make it. Y'all remember that song? We're going to make it. We're going to make it. We are going to be all right. Eric, you're going to be all right. It's going to be okay. I'm going to do a live tomorrow. I'm cleaning up this room, but I tell you, me and my sister know what's going on with me in my little tiny house. I got to show my sister some stuff I've been doing, fixing it up a little bit. But that's just between me and my sister. She's Ruby and I'm Ruby. And we are gems. She's my sister. I just don't know what I'd do without Ruby. Eric, you know God put y'all in my life for a reason. You know that. I'm glad he did too. It was right on time. It was right on time. And Jehovah knows it. Because he knows the thoughts that Satan had put in my mind. About a year ago, I was really thinking about ending my life. Because I was tired of being depressed, anxiety. I can't get my son back. I can't get my husband back. And I just didn't want to live like that. I was tired of living like that. I didn't want it no more. I didn't even want this life no more. I was done. But for some reason, and I think Kingsley and his sister and some more people from Africa said, why don't you do video chats, do live stream? I said, nobody wants to see Miss Ruby. And they say, yes, go ahead and do it. So I started doing it back in June last year. Every now and then I video. But I think it was October or November I started doing live. And believe it or not, I was videoing birds. Here come all these people. And I'm like, What? Where did all these people come? Hi, Miss Ruby. Miss Ruby's Adventures. Miss Ruby Explorer. Hi, Miss Ruby. And I'm like, sometimes I look up there, it'd be like 100. And then they go away. But always 5 or 10 stayed. The whole 2 or 3 hours. Sometimes we do 4 hours. I was so fascinated that I said, yeah, you did this for me, didn't you? You did this. He did this. Because he wasn't ready for me to end my life. He wanted me to keep going. And now I'm glad I did. And then I had one lady that would send messages on YouTube Studio, send me messages, and just kept on every day. And that was Ruby Gems. She did it, Eric. She taught me back into life again. She has no idea what she has done for my life. She has no idea. Jehovah knows. He sent that one sister to stay on her, stay in behind her, because we're going to save her. And y'all did it. Thank you, Jehovah. And thank you for my sister, Ruby Gems. And thank you for sending Captain. He always brings us roses. Thank you. Wow. And I'm not the only one that's single or widow, introvert. I'm not a wildlife person. I just like being myself. I want to be decent. And I want to have respect. And I want a good reputation and a good name. Everybody calls me mama and grandma. And I'm okay with that. But I'm not going to tell my age. I'm not going to do that. I stopped counting at 45. I stopped counting. I know a lot of people are curious about it, but it's a secret. It's a secret. I'm going to live forever. I'll put it like that. I'm going to be right here on YouTube chat with you guys for the rest of my life. The thing is, I can't wait to start traveling in my little travel house I got. I can't wait to show everybody. But I'm going to wait until I get there. I'm going to take one day at a time. I'll get there. Like they say, crawl before you walk. I'll get there. Little by little, step by step. Right now, I'm concerned about everybody on YouTube chat. I want you all to be okay. And if me coming back doing a live tomorrow, it's not only going to help you all, but it's going to help me too. It gives me a reason to live. It gives me something to do besides work and regular responsibility. I feel needed. Somebody needs me. That's the best feeling in the world, to feel needed. Somebody needs me. Yes, it's a good feeling. I love this feeling. But you know what, guys? I miss my birds. I went out in the backyard yesterday. Just sat for a few minutes because these guys were cutting the grass. You all should have seen the birds. The red birds came. The bluebirds came. The doves came. The little yellow finches came. Even hummingbirds, because my mom has flowers everywhere. She has roses and tulips and dandelions and rose of Sharons and what you call these other big orange, is it hibiscus? Hibiscus, big flowers that opens up. Got the big flower, like cover your whole face. Big flowers. Tesla knew that you were the person for me, because when I met you, I was thinking different things. You made me a part of this family. And you are, Captain. You are part of this family. You really are. And you came in just in time. We need you. You're so respectable. And you keep everybody else in the chat respectable. And my sister, oh, she'll delete them out in a heartbeat. Time out. You're being disrespected. You're too young. Time out. In a heartbeat. I got the greatest narrators in the whole world. And that's the truth. And I love you guys. You all make my day. And you always, y'all accept me for who I am. And when I say, oh, I go do this, and you all don't say, but you don't have to do all that. You all say, oh, well, that's a good thing, Ruby. You're doing a good thing. I appreciate that. Because there are certain people that say negative things instead of good things. You all always have positive things to say about the things I do. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Ruby Gems. Ruby Gems just don't know half of it. If Jehovah could tell you what you've done for me, lady, these last 6, 7 months, you really encouraged me, especially during the time that my channel wasn't working. I was so disencouraged. But I would go outside and talk to those birds, and they talk back. And I felt bad last week because I found out that Goldie was hit by a car, and then Miss Brownie got hit by a car. But I have seen a couple of raccoons and some possums. But the thing is, we got gooselings now hanging around. But it's a fox. I got to find out what to do about the foxes. I'm going to have to call the game warden here in our county and tell him that I've seen them. And I know they're back there. They're gray. And I think what they're doing is they're trailing the geese. She had 12 babies. Now she only has 6. And that's not fair. I know wildlife is wildlife and nature is nature, but why you want to kill her? There are so many other types of fish. There's a big old lake back there. Huge lake. People go back there, been fishing for years. They still catch brims, crappie, bass. They still catch fish. A lake like that would never run dry because there are always some eggs hidden, and those eggs hatch, and they grow big. And during the wintertime, they have a chance to grow because nobody goes fishing in the winter. The thing is, I don't understand why foxes always go after the baby ducklings. They're huge rats. Bushmeat, they call it. Why you got to go after these cute little darling ducklings? So I'm going to call the game warden tomorrow and tell them, look, we got foxes, and they're probably rabid. And sound like I heard them fighting last night. I think it was a fox and a raccoon. Because a raccoon gonna fight you. If you come near her babies, it's on. It's on like a pot of neck bones. She will fight humans, dogs, anybody about her babies. And I think this raccoon was having it out with a fox. Because a fox makes like a yapping noise. And raccoons make a certain kind of noise. And I heard it from my window. I kept trying to peep and see, but it was too dark. And I dare not go outside. But I think they were either fighting over the gooselings or they was right behind the fence fighting because the fox was after her babies. So, and when you got a thick brush like that, you got possums, raccoons, fox, gooselings, deer that lives back there. We had a couple of bobcats, but I think the neighbors, we got some neighbors called monks. They wasn't having it because them bobcats was, he said they were killing his goats, the little kids. He, pew, pew, pew. And now we don't see no more bobcats. But he got chickens. The lady up the street got chickens. And if we hear something going pew, 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 they going after the foxes. But I'm going to let the game warden know tomorrow. We got foxes. And people around here got chickens. And the neighbors got goats and chickens. So you're not supposed to fire for firearm in the city limit. But you have to protect yourself. So maybe if they realize what's going on, they might know they're back there. They might not. But I think if I bring it to their attention, just like us humans, animals have to eat too. They only get to eat the way they know how. Survival is the name of their game. Yeah. I hate because they have to eat ducklings. Those are birds. You know how I am about birds. Let them starve. Don't eat the birds. Don't eat the ducklings. Eric, don't. No. Let them eat a rat. I know they're hungry. But that's a life. That's a baby. I know they have to eat too. There's so much fish in that pond. And I'm a big field, open field like that where it used to be cows. You know they're rats. They're all oh, what you talking about? I've seen rats big as cats over there. I've seen little bitty mice over there. As a matter of fact, they played at the back of the yard, little bitty mice. And guess what else I seen back there? Rabbits. I seen some little brown ones and some little gray ones. And I'm like, wow, we got a whole lot of little rabbits. They so cute and cuddly. And I was sitting in the front yard one time, and a little baby rabbit came up. And I know she came off up under the house, but might try to get rid of them. Leave them be. I haven't seen her lately, the white deer. I've seen the gray deer, but I don't know where she is. I haven't seen her lately. But me and her used to make eye contact. And she would turn around and walk away. It's like I felt something. And I wanted to make sure it wasn't something evil, so I would turn away. Because Satan is tricky. He can come as innocent as a dove. But we have to be as cautious as serpents. The devil's tricky now. I didn't want this creature to try to do something to me. And we don't know what kind of power they have. She's very, very beautiful. Very beautiful white deer. And her fur is always solid, clean white. It's always super clean. Okay. They say animals can tell good people because a lot of times when I go to people's house, they have cats or dogs. They get in my lap. And I'm like, hello, do I know you? The cat just put himself in my lap. And I'm like, okay, cat hair today. Okay. And they would say, get out of her lap. And I'm like, wow, just put herself in my lap. Or if they have a dog, the dog just come and lay across my feet. I'm like, okay. Okay, it's okay. Keep my feet warm. And they be like, they don't usually do that. I'm like, oh, okay. And then the person that I'm at their house, they look at me like, what kind of person is she? My dog don't like nobody. My cat don't like people. I don't know what kind of person I am. Ask God, he made me. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know me. I'm still learning me. I'm just really trying to learn how to be a good person. And I just go all out my way to help people. I love doing it. It gives me a good feeling. And it gives me a good feeling to love animals and trees and flowers. And I like to plant. And I like to read. And I like that me time to myself because I like to sit and just listen to the wind and the birds and the whispers in the wind. And sometimes I hear some like voices of long ago. Like people are still wandering the earth. Like souls are wandering. They're restless souls. And they don't have anywhere to go. Hi, excited Border Collie. Wow. Long time no see. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Long time no see. Eric, you remember Excited Border Collie? They used to come around. Hi. When South African boys used to come around, they used to come around then too. Thanks for coming by. Long time. Wow. How have you been? Happy Sunday. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know, it's a great day to be alive. And I thank God for another beautiful day. I know it's probably afternoon, evening, and night at some places. But we all made it through the Sunday. We made it. It's all good. You know, we made it. It's another day. We're getting ready to go into a new week. Starting tomorrow. I'm so glad you was able to make it back. I'm going to do another one tomorrow. Probably around 2, 3, something like that. Yeah. Haven't been on YouTube lives often. Okay. I haven't been doing a lot of lives either because I've been busy with other things. I've been really, really busy. Really busy. And I'm transitioning from one place to another. And that's a lot of hard work because I have to pack up, move up, wash up, put things away for the winter and bring out summer things. Trying not to plan too far ahead because sometimes it don't work out, so you have to go from plan A to plan B. Sometimes you have to go from plan B to plan C. That's why you just take one day at a time. Always pray. But thank you for coming. No time, no see. Excited Border Collie. I remember you in some of my old videos. You know, I go back and watch them sometimes. And I look at all the chats and I see the people. I say, wow, what happened to them? I haven't seen them in a minute. But you know what? Everybody's coming back little by little. Little by little. I will do a live tomorrow. I will. Because I'm not doing anything but probably more laundry, more packing up. I'm putting some food out there in my house. And I'm waiting for a little small freezer because I only have like a refrigerator about that size. About like that. And those are some of the stickers I bought back from Jamaica. And from when I went to New York to Bethel. See, that one's from Bethel. Now that one's from the beach in Jamaica. Those two are from Bethel. That's from the waterfall. I met some people at the waterfall in Jamaica. They was doing artwork. So they did that artwork and gave me a piece. And they did a drawing of me. And I wanted it. But they said, oh, no. This is beautiful. We keep it. I said, but it's me. He said, but it's my paint. And I'm like, oh, okay. You're being selfish. But they said they wanted to keep it. I said, I hope you're keeping it for a good reason. They said, no, lady. This is a very beautiful painting. We must keep it. We're going to use it to show people. I said, okay. I hope they're using it for the right reason. But they wouldn't give me the painting that they painted me while I was at the beach. They wanted to keep it. They did some beautiful artwork. I think I bought one painting. It's a flower, but my daughter wanted it. As soon as she saw it, I didn't even have a chance to hang it up. Oh, Mama, I want that picture. I'm like, okay, you can have it. So much for that. It was a beautiful flower. They painted it right there, and I bought that. I paid $20 for that. Over here in America, it probably would have been $100. But in Jamaica, things are, you use Jamaican shillings, and it's not that expensive. But sometimes when they feel like you're not from another country, they try to overcharge, and you just let them know, well, I only have $20. You got to use psychology. So they say, we'll take it. And I had a beautiful picture. Now it's hanging up in my daughter's house in Charlotte on her wall. My picture. My flower. You're going to have to go? Okay. But I will see you later, Sarge. Can't forget about you either. Love you. Love you too, Eric. And you know what? I'm going to have to go too because I can hear going to the bathroom. So, and usually between 4 and 5, I usually fix Mom's dinner. So, I'm going to go too. I can hear her outside the door. Take care, everybody. I'm going to have to go too. But I'll come back tomorrow, Ruby. I'll be back tomorrow between, let me see. I want to make sure you're off work. You're home by 6 or 7. 6, 5, 4, 3. About 2 or 3, you'll be home. Okay, Tam, we're going to have to go. I have a mom I have to take care of. Thank you for coming by, but look for me around 2 o'clock tomorrow p.m. American time. It might be a little late over there, like 7 or 8 or 9. But it won't be late. But thanks for coming back, Tam. Come back tomorrow. I promise you all I'll be here tomorrow. I'll even do a little video around 12 o'clock and let everybody know that I'm still going to do my live at 2. But right now, I'm going to have to go. Love you guys. And thank you for coming, everybody. I love you. I love you. I love you with all my heart. Bye. See ya. Not bye. See you later.